Doors closing, staying clear. Midnight line to Brooklyn. Yeah. Platform humming under neon rain. Steel tracks whispering your name. Last train rolling through the night. Flicker lights in tired white. Metro card and folded dreams. Nothing's ever what it seems. Graffiti prayers along the wall. Echoes in the station hall. You stood quiet by my side. City tears you couldn't hide. Went from tunnels rushing through, carrying shades of blue. Boom bap rhythm in my chest. Heartbeat never getting rest. Every stop we passed felt wrong, like the end of a song. And the map above the door couldn't tell me anymore how a love so true turned Brooklyn blue. Late train to Brooklyn blue. Every stop reminds of you. Windows dark, reflections fade. Promises we made. Late train to Brooklyn blue. City crying in the hue. If I ride this line alone, will it take me home? Empty seats and tired eyes. Broken truths in soft disguise. You said sometimes love must bend, even when we don't intend. Rhodes chords in my headphones low, matching where we used to go. Rooftop nights in summer heat, dancing barefoot in the street. Corner store confessions late, talking about escaping fate. But the future pulled you west, while I stayed with what was left. Station names roll by slow, like memories in undertow. Every borough, every mile carried your unfinished smile. And the city never sleeps, but tonight it softly weeps under subway lights and endless nights. Locked in to Brooklyn blue. Every stop reminds of you. Windows dark, reflections fade. Promises we made. Late train to Brooklyn blue. City crying in the hue. If I ride this line alone, will it take me home? Yeah, we were kids with grown-up fears, chasing love through borrowed years, writing vows in sidewalk chalk, dreaming big in midnight talk. You in thrift store denim shades, me with verses half afraid, but the rhythm felt so sure, like we found a cure. Nah, now I'm riding through the dark, searching for that spark. Every tunnel, every spark feels like missing parts. Maybe love's a passing train, rolling through like summer rain. You can't hold it, can't delay it. You just watch it fade away. Trumpet crying distant, drums strip back to rim and kick, bass deep and steady. Oh, stop coming up ahead. Things we wished we never said. Doors slide open, cold air flows, carrying what nobody knows. I step out into the night, Brooklyn wrapped in pale street light, brownstone shadows, empty skies, truth behind my tired eyes. Maybe we were meant to grow in different ways we didn't know. Still the tracks beneath my feet hum your melody, and if I ever hear your laugh through the city's aftermath, I'll remember what was true on that ride through blue. Late train to Brooklyn blue, still a part of me and you. Even if the line has changed, love remains. Late train to Brooklyn blue, under skies of midnight hue. Every time the doors slide closed, my heart still knows. Next stop, memory. Staying clear of the closing doors. Somewhere between here and you, I'm still riding. Yeah. Late night. Dim lights in the jazz lounge. Every note leaves an echo. Listen. Amber lights on a velvet room, soft sax crying a midnight tune, glasses clink in the quiet air while the music lingers there. Shadows dancing on the wooden floor, old jazz drifting through the door. Every whisper, every sound feels like a story spinning round. Feel that rhythm in the smoky haze. Every note begins to raise memories of nights so strong in the echoes of a song. Echoes from the jazz lounge tonight, floating through the midnight air. Every note becomes a memory, every groove takes you there. Echoes from the jazz lounge tonight, where the lonely hearts belong. Every rhythm in the silence turns a moment to a song. Rose piano glowing soft and warm, shelter from the urban storm. Boom bap drums with a steady beat, like a heart beneath the street. Poets leaning by the bar, watching city lights afar. Every chord begins to prove life feels lighter in the groove. Hear the trumpet softly cry underneath the velvet sky. Every melody we feel makes the moment something real. Echoes from the jazz lounge tonight, floating through the midnight air. Every note heartbeat under neon moon. Street philosophers with quiet eyes, listening to the saxophone cries. Every echo got a tale to tell, every groove where dreamers dwell. If you listen close, you'll hear the sound of lost souls being found. From the jazz lounge tonight, floating through the velvet sky, where the music holds the moment while the silent hours pass by. Echoes from the jazz lounge tonight, let the melody prolong through the glowing heart of midnight in the begin to fade. The last note softly falls, but somewhere in the quiet, the echoes still remain. Toddy. Yeah. Midnight pages turning slow, city breathing in rhythm, poetry in the air, and jazz in the background. Street lights glowing on a rainy lane, soft jazz falling like midnight rain. Taxi shadows passing slow through the quiet afterglow. Notebook opened by cafe light, dreamers riding through the night. Every word begins to flow where the hidden feelings go. Hear the rhythm in the air tonight, warm and low in the amber light. Every heartbeat finds its path through the poetry and jazz. Midnight poetry and jazz tonight, floating through the city air. Every verse becomes a melody, every dream is written there. Midnight poetry and jazz tonight, where the lonely hearts belong. Every rhythm in the silence turns a whisper to a song. Rhodes piano in a smoky bar, golden chords like a distant star. Boom bap drums with a steady tone, like a heart that's not alone. Poets walking through the neon glow, searching for a truth to show. Every line begins to prove life finds healing in the groove. Hear the trumpets softly cry underneath the velvet sky. Every melody we pass writes another line of jazz. Midnight poetry and jazz tonight, floating through the city air. Every verse becomes a melody, every dream is written there. moments a whisper to a song. Yeah. Late night poets on a city block, boom bap rhythm like a ticking clock. Street philosophers writing their truth between the lines of jazz and blues. Every verse got a heartbeat inside, every rhyme got a place to hide. When the night gets deep and the lights burn low, that's when the real words start to flow. While the silent hours drift by, midnight poetry and jazz tonight. Let the melody surpass through the glowing streets of midnight with the poetry and jazz. Morning light begins to rise. Pages slowly close again. But somewhere in the city, the poetry still breathes in jazz and jazz. Midnight falls on the city. Streetlights glowing soft and gold. Listen close, you can hear the sound of velvet streets. Streetlights shining on the boulevard. Soft jazz drifting from a distant bar. Taxi rolling through the midnight heat. Echoes on the velvet streets. Saxophone crying low and warm, like a whisper in the evolving storm. Every shadow starts to move to a slow and steady groove. Feel that rhythm in the air tonight, soft and low in the amber light. Every heartbeat finds its beat in the sound of velvet streets. Hear the sound of velvet streets tonight, where the rhythm flows so deep. Every note a quiet memory while the restless city sleeps. Hear the sound of velvet streets tonight. Let the music guide your soul in the glow of vibe and midnight. Let the groove take control. Corner cafe glowing in the rain. Coffee steam on the window pane. Late night poets writing lines under flickering neon signs. Rose piano warm and slow, like a fire in the afterglow. Boom bap drums begin to prove life moves deeper in the groove. Hear the trumpets softly cry underneath the velvet sky. Every melody repeats through the velvet city streets. Hear the sound of velvet streets tonight, where the rhythm flows so deep. Every note a quiet memory while the restless city sleeps. Hear the sound of velvet streets tonight. Let the music guide your soul. Control. the neon glow, boom bap rhythm moving slow. Street philosophers in midnight zones, turning quiet thoughts to poems. Every corner got a hidden beat, every echo on the city street. If you listen close, you'll meet the sound of velvet streets. Morning light begins to rise. Neon slowly fades away. But somewhere in the city, that velvet rhythm still plays. Betrayed from yeah. Moonlight over the city tonight. Quiet streets, soft rhythm. Welcome to the session. Moonlight shining on the avenue, silver glow on the midnight blue. Taxi lights moving slow and bright through the calm of a urban night. Attention though drifting from a distant bar, golden notes like a falling star. Every shadow on the street swaying softly to the beat. Feel the rhythm in the midnight air, every heartbeat drifting somewhere. Every note begins to bloom underneath the silver moon. In this clubbing moonlight session tonight, let the rhythm take control. Every note in the quiet city feels like medicine for the soul. In this clubbing moonlight session tonight, where the lonely dreamers roam, every melody in the moonlight feels a little like home. Corner cafe glowing soft and warm, shelter from the midnight storm. Coffee steaming the amber light, dreamers talking through the night. Rose piano warm and deep, while the sleepless city keeps boom bap drums steady and smooth, holding tight to the groove. Hear the trumpets softly cry underneath the velvet sky. Every melody we find leaves the daylight far behind. In this coming moonlight session tonight, let the rhythm take control. Every note in the quiet city feels like medicine for the soul. In this puppy moonlight session tonight, where the lonely dreamers roam, street. Boom bap rhythm and a jazz heartbeat. Street philosophers in the neon glow, searching for truths only night can show. Dreamers drifting through the haze, lost inside the midnight maze. But the groove reminds us soon we belong beneath the moon. Let the melody unfold through the glowing streets of midnight, where the stories all get told. Morning slowly starts to rise, moonlight fades behind the sky, but somewhere in the city, the session never ends abruptly.
Last train running through the night, still wheels singing under city lights. Harlem waiting on the other side. Late train rolling through the underground, echoes of a distant sound. Steel rails humming soft and low, like a rhythm only night can know. City shadows drifting past the glass, moments fading as the seconds pass. Every rider lost in thought, carrying dreams they never forgot. Feel the rhythm of the rail tonight, moving slow beneath the light. Every mile begins to prove life moves deeper in the groove. On the late train to Harlem tonight, jazz rattling through the air. Every heartbeat in the city feels a melody somewhere. On the late train to Harlem tonight, let the rhythm guide your soul through the tunnels of the midnight, where the quiet stories roll. Street musicians on a corner stand, saxophone in trembling hands. Golden notes drift through the night underneath the amber light. Boom bap drums in a distant bar, Rose piano like a falling star. Every chord begins to move like a train inside the groove. Hear the trumpet softly cry underneath the Harlem sky. Every melody we find leaves a memory behind. On the late train to Harlem tonight, jazz riding through the air. Every heartbeat in the city feels a melody somewhere. On the late train to Harlem tonight, let the rhythm guide your soul through the tunnels of the midnight, where the quiet stories roll. Midnight riders in a subway car, dreaming big but traveling far. Street philosophers on silent rides, watching neon blur outside. Boom bap pulse in the city veins, jazz floating through the midnight trains. Every mile begins to show life's a rhythm in the unbetime. steps off the train and walks into the night.